is a tutorial for a Saxon squat. We have it here at Iron Wolf Fitness. Just quickly for us to show you how to use this machine safely. It's definitely a unique, rare kind of type of machine. You don't see them often. And it's a front-loaded squat machine if this is where your focus is. If you're on this video, you must be curious to know how to use it, which we're going to do that today. We're going to show you so you can stay safe in your training. So very important thing to remember, this machine does move almost in a very 3D dimension, meaning that it does appear to look like a regular Smith machine, doesn't quite behave like it, which meaning that it does go up and down, but yet it also moves side to side, which could be a little bit tricky the first time you get in it, because you almost want to depend on these rods going up and down, but yet you quickly find yourself that a lot of other stabilizing muscles want to come in and keep you from going, once again, back and forth. So as always, first try the machine without the weight if you feel comfortable and safe. Always load them up if you need more resistance, and rock and roll with your training. As we make around, we find yourself in front of the machine here. The way we're going to get in it, we're going to face forward and we're going to get in front of these pads. We're going to put them on our shoulders. We have the handles, of course, for the support, but it's up to you. Once again, per your discretion, why do you want to hold the handles? And they do swivel, or you may hold your handles just right across the chest like you would be holding it a front-loaded squat. It does come with a lot of unique features that they did think about, which makes it a pretty versatile machine. Once again, depending what your focus is, we're not going to go into any advanced techniques here. This is a basic tutorial, once again, just for you to stay safe if this is something you've never used before. But yeah, the way we're going to rock with it, we do have the seat, so that's one of the options. It's simply to mimic almost like a box squat at some form of way. We can adjust the seat height per our desired depth that we're looking to achieve. Obviously, once again, try it without the weights first. But this is what the seat does. And the way it does, it turns out sideways, and we can adjust it by using one of these preset, pre-drilled holes at the depth that we're looking for. So let's just say if I will be doing my box squats for the first time, or this is what I'm trying to do, I would have set up my seat at a proper desired depth. Once I get in the machine, once again, I'm going to face forward. We're going to stand up. Right on the side, we have the safeties, what holds this machine in place, right? You're going to feel them bump up, and there's a couple of different levels depending on your height. Somebody that's shorter might have to go down a little bit. Somebody that's taller might have to use a taller safety peg here. Once we rack the machine off, we're going to take a step back so we can clear these pegs. As you can tell, as I said earlier, this does move back, forth, up and down, right? So when we have cleared these pegs and I'm ready to do box squats, right now I can get my handles or my hands in a most desirable position that I'm looking for. I can hold my hands this way or grab the handles. Once again, it's going to be up to you. Right, so once I'm ready, I get into a nice squat position that it feels safe and powerful for me. I'm going to go ahead and perform the exercise just as such. Or I can hold my hands here. Once I have completed my set, I'm going to walk the machine in forward. Once I feel that I have reached the end of the rod, and it does no longer go forward, I know I have already sitting over the safeties. I'm going to put it down, the machine is ready to go, and you can walk away safely. If you don't want to do back squats, we can take the seat off. These are going to be just your regular front-loaded squats, right? As well, we have this attachment by the front, which is, once again, another cool feature that has been integrated. Once again, this is not an advanced video to show any advanced techniques, but if one wishes to do perhaps sissy squats, you can do that. That attachment is here. And once again, we can adjust of how far these rollers pressing against our ankle and how snug we want it to be. And as well, we can adjust the height of this pad, once again, depending on how long or short someone's shin is to feel comfortable. So once again, that's something that absolutely can be incorporated. But I'll show you one more time, just in case if you are interested in doing just regular good old front squats without the seat in the back. I'm gonna come in forward, unrack the machine. I'm gonna walk it out, clear the pegs. Real quick disclaimer, I definitely suggest strongly do not hold these safety pegs here. Possibly could squeeze your hand. I'm sure there's warnings all over this machine. There's legal suggestions and all that. So, but just, you might want to catch yourself. You want to hold it, whatever you do, don't do that, right? Because I've seen it over and over. Sometimes they'll come out and they'll try to balance themselves. Don't do that. Again, handles are in front if I'm doing the regular front squat. Once again, when I'm ready, I'm gonna walk in, rack them up. I'm ready to go. If you guys have any questions, let us know.